listen up, listen up, listen up. Call me Woody, the way I give her my buzz on a light year. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today, and only today, we are here to actually talk about some predictions. I want to do some heavy predicting today. It's not about like, you know, what we're gonna see or this, that. I want us to sit down together and predict and think, and I want you to look back at this in 2 weeks and see for yourself. Were you dumb? Were you right? Were you the smartest person in the room? Only time will tell. But before we get into that, of course, make sure to subscribe to your boy, support the content here, like the videos. Thank you for all the love on all the recent videos and stuff. I also want to do a video about multiverses because I really enjoyed that. We'll talk more about other games, you know, as June progresses. I hope we're gonna have a lot more stuff to talk about. It's gonna be exciting time to be alive and all that stuff. But guys, let's get right into it. So today, we got the confirmation from Netflix. Again, I thought we already knew this, but I guess it was more confirmation that, you know, they're having their big geeked event. You know, they're gonna have their Cuphead show. We're gonna see finally the what's called the Cyberpunk Trigger show, which is gonna be really cool. And we are going to be seeing Sonic Prime on June 10th, which is also gonna be co-hosted by Jeff Keighley. So once again, Jeff Keighley stirring the Sonic pot. But I thought today we'd do something fun and we would actually try to predict together what is going to officially be shown for Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Prime. I think that'll be a fun thing to do, and I think it would be a good, you know, way to discuss stuff and go through it. So guys, let's get right into it. So Sonic Prime, right? Again, I'm not gonna loop this trailer too much because it is very short, but yeah, Sonic Prime, we are going to get this trailer in 2 weeks from now, and I'm very curious, guys. I'm very curious to know what this show is going to be about, what they're gonna show us and stuff. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Here's my prediction for this show, because we know the show, you know, is about the multiverse. Apparently, you know, Sonic going through different universes. We know that it's all about stuff like, you know, what we know that it's gonna be a story about, you know, redemption and finding out about yourself and all that stuff. They talked a big game about some of the themes that would be tackled here, but also it is a kids show still, so we have to keep expectations sort of 10. But here's my predictions, right? I feel like the trailer, you know, the first trailer, we're gonna get a few things. One, we'll get at least an action shot, maybe like just, you know, sort of seeing how Sonic is going to do in combat. Because what's cool about this show is I feel like, for better or worse, you know, depending on who you ask, for me, I think it's for the better. And I think a lot of people would say that. For me, this show has the potential to be sort of like Sonic X. And what I mean by that is it feels more anime in a sense of, yes, you have your goofy, silly moments with your character interactions, right? But you have action, you have stakes, you know, you have things to look forward to in the overarching plot. And I think that's going to be such an integral part of why this is going to be such a good show and very different from a lot of other, oh god, Sonic shows that we've seen, you know, throughout the years. So I think that's a big part of it. So I think for trailer 1 specifically, you know, we're gonna get an extended version of what we saw, you know, Sonic running like that. We are definitely going to see Tails. I feel like we're gonna see Tails, and I think, right, I think where the trailer gets spicy is where we're gonna see the different universes. So we will see, you know, how in that concept art, there was one concept art of Tails with like multiple Tails. We're gonna see Tails from different dimension. We're gonna get a teaser of what an Amy looks like in a different dimension. We'll get a teaser of Knuckles. Like, we are going to see a lot of the core cast in this, right? But different than how we know them. And let me tell you something. That's going to be a big highlight. That way, you know, fans are going to be like, whoa, is that our Knuckles? Which dimension Knuckles is this? What's going on here? And I think it's going to be something like that. But also at the same time, what's interesting, like I said, the synopsis talks about how this is going to be a story, you know, of redemption for Sonic, you know, and I wonder what that means, right? Maybe, again, that's just hyperbole and stuff like that. But I feel like Sonic might have caused this multiverse rift, and I feel like, I'm sure it'll be something silly. Like, I think it'll be like, you know, there's a big confrontation between Eggman and Sonic very early on in the show. You know, they're running around, they do stuff. Something Sonic does triggers a multiversal opening, and that Eggman wanted to trigger, but maybe it wasn't ready yet or something. So Sonic caused that. It causes a rift. Other Eggman start to appear, and it causes chaos. And I really wonder from there where it's gonna go. But yeah, that's what I at least think for Sonic Prime. I think the first trailer is going to show, you know, a glimpse at how this multiverse opens. We're gonna see, you know, different variants of characters we love. You know, we're gonna be like, what the hell? They're showing this version of that. Whoa, what's Knuckles dude? What's that? Because again, we know a lot of these characters also are being voiced by different voice actors, and that partially not only obviously because of, you know, I know there's some Canadian laws or something that make it so that they can't use our voice actors, but it would make sense in the context of potentially getting different characters in there. And I wonder also, like, how solo is this journey gonna be? Like, is this gonna be Sonic going alone each episode to a different universe and finding out some different thing and trying to get, is he trying to get some sort of MacGuffin, as they like to call it? You know, is he trying to gather Chaos Emeralds? Is he just trying to like close the rift by defeating, you know, the Eggman in the world? I'm not really sure. That's up for me to interpret, or you to interpret, depends. We're gonna predict that together. But yeah, that is my first prediction. My first prediction for Sonic Prime will be, we will get an action shot release. We will see a Eggman. We will see different versions of the cast members, and you know, we'll get some Sonic obviously quips and funny moments and stuff like that. I think that will be the first trailer, and I'm guessing the release date. Release date. Let's think. Release date. I'm gonna say October. It'll come out right before sort of where hopefully Sonic Frontiers is planned to be. I think October, September makes the most sense for that show. So guys, let me know what you think about your Sonic Prime predictions for the trailer. Now, let's get into the more hype one, the more juicy one, right? Which is predicting the Sonic Frontiers trailer. What we could potentially see at Game Awards, or, you know, whatever they drop that weekend or whatever. God, where do I even... This is a tough one, man. What do I predict for Sonic Frontiers? I mean, obviously, first and foremost, we can tell you, like, I can tell you it's gonna be a gameplay trailer for sure. I think it is going to be a trailer about, you know, I don't know if we're gonna still see any of the CG in that trailer. I think they know fans are hungry to see the game, and I think it's going to be, I feel like it's gonna be that sort of trailer that, you know, those like cool trailers that mix like, here's some cinematics, here's some gameplay, here's some cinematics. Like, I feel like, or like story stuff even. I think it's gonna be something like that. Because again, we have still yet to even hear Roger Craig Smith voicing Sonic at all in this game. You know, we've heard Amy faintly, you know, in the background, right? But we have yet to hear Roger Craig Smith. So I feel like this is going to be, you know, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna guess this is a 2 to 3 minute trailer. Now, granted, I hope there's a demo, not necessarily for us, but at least, you know, on Jeff Keighley's event, that they have a stage demo to show the game. But yeah, I'm guessing that's what's going to happen, is we're going to get, you know, big 2 to 3 minute trailer. The beginning of it is going to be hey, loop, motherfucker. But yeah, so I'm guessing what's gonna happen is, yeah, it's gonna be 2 to 3 minute trailer. And what I'm predicting is we're gonna see that first area of the game. And it's just going to show us the movement. You know, we're gonna see Sonic's movement around the world. We're gonna see how he tackles fighting some enemies. You know, it'll cut to maybe a cutscene of him finding a character or discovering something about this area, or going to some lost cave of some kind, you know. And then, you know, then it'll do that quick cut thing, you know, when trailers do those quick cuts where they show you different bosses, different moments, stuff. Like, I feel like there's something in me that tells me that this trailer won't be tame. And what I mean by that is, I think we're gonna get like a lot of bits of info in separate moments. You know, we're gonna see what those portals do. We're gonna see, are the rumors true about the game that have been rumored and leaked for ages now, about how you get the Chaos Emeralds will be in boost level formula style stuff, where you go to these boost level stuff. We're gonna see a lot of this, but I think first and foremost, we are going to see how Sonic runs around the open world. And my guess is, guys, my final guess on how the movement is gonna be is it's going to be a little bit like adventure, but faster. Now, what I mean by that is, obviously in adventure games, you know, you run fast, you have your momentum, but I think it is going to be a little faster than that, in this open world, but it's not gonna be boost formula. I think, you know, we're even seeing, like, you know, like when you look at the environments, right, they don't even make sense sometimes for the booster. Like Sonic's going to need control here. You know, he's gonna need to be able to drift. You're gonna need to be able to, you know, run around this path slowly and not like go like a psychopath through it. You know, there's gonna be all these areas that you sort of have to like meticulously jump towards and go all that. Like I feel like the movement is going to be fast, but still a little more controlled. And maybe, like I said, you'll have a button like that what's called pink explosion thing that happens behind you in the trailer, something to give you that crazy momentum that you'll need, for example, to climb something like this. But I think for the most part, we're gonna have adventure style speed and stuff, which that to me is very exciting. We're probably gonna see what these things are. These things also for a long time have been rumored to be sort of like, they're sort of the Guardians, kind of like they are in Breath of the Wild, where like my guess is that there's gonna be, you know, a bunch of them. I think it's gonna be less than Guardians. I think it's gonna be like there's gonna be one or two of these massive boss things per area, and it's going to be a big thing. You take that for potentially an upgrade, or, you know, that's how you get a character. Maybe the characters are controlled in there. We really don't know a lot about it, but this is gonna be my prediction. The trailer is gonna start right away. It's gonna be in the gameplay. You know, we're gonna see Sonic running through an area. We're gonna see the character model. We're gonna see him doing some attacks. We're gonna see a new move we might not have seen. We're gonna see dialogue. You know, well, hear dialogue. We're gonna hear dialogue from Roger Craig Smith. We're gonna hear maybe a little bit more about Amy. We're gonna find out what this is. I feel like Sonic's going to grab this or whatever it is. If this is a, we still again don't know if this is a level you go to, if this is a teleporter of some kind. I don't know, but we are going to see this. We're gonna see wall run. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a big gameplay trailer where we're gonna understand at the very least what the story is a little more about, why Sonic's here, gameplay in there. I want some cool set pieces, right? Give me a set piece moment in this. Show me what it's like, you know, when I'm against a big boss in this game. Show me a bunch of cool shit, and I'm all in, man. But yeah, no, that's my prediction. I feel like the trailer, you know, we're gonna hear one of the main themes. Maybe we're not gonna hear the main vocal theme. Actually, you know what, maybe you know what, I think we will hear the main vocal theme of the game, or at least some rendition of it, you know, like the instrumental of it or something. I think we're gonna hear that. We'll see the gameplay of how Sonic runs around that world again. I think it's gonna be a little more controlled, and they're gonna show what that pink, you know, flow ability is. We're gonna see some of the combat, because this game apparently is gonna have a bit more combat focus. And yeah, man, it's exciting times. I'm getting nervous. I'm definitely getting nervous and excited. You know, it's that 2-week mark officially. We're pretty much at the finish line. We've all been waiting a bunch for this, and yeah, those are my predictions. So guys, let me know what you think. What do you predict is going to be? Give me your predictions, right? Put Sonic Prime. What do you predict the trailer is going to be like? And put a prediction for what do you think Frontiers is going to be like. Again, I'm not telling you to predict what the game itself is going to be like, you know, at launch and all this stuff. I want you to predict what's going to be in that trailer and how it's going to be. And, all right, and then you can look back, give yourself a pound on the bat, give yourself a tweet, retweet it, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. And of course, guys, thank you all for watching. You're the best, and of course, I'll see you all next time. Bye.